It's stadium seats, so what does that mean? That mean it's Frizz, Gemz, and Tay, and we hot in the scene. Every platform possible, you know it's the team. To emails, the airways, down we counting the streams. It's love to all the sports fans that's rocking the building. And when we turn, please admit that you're craving the feeling. Frizz and Gemz, please believe you know how we rock, right? Tay with the red bottoms, now she's taking the spotlight. Frizz, let's make sure we get that #1 spot tight. Cause when we rock right, we do tours, take top flights. The tailgate crazy, the fans they amaze me. Salute to all the fans that been rocking with us lately. Love.
Stadium seats, Frizz, Gemz, Tay, we're here.
Hello,
we're live.
Yeah.
What's going on, crew?
Hang it in. Hang it
I'm
in.
doing excellent today.
Yeah, I know that because your Astros are winning right now.
They're up right now. Don't jinx it.
It's early. It's early. Anything can
What's
happen.
going on, Gemz? How are you, my man?
Good, brother. I'm good. How you been?
I'm living, man. I'm living. That's all I could say. Hey, I just want to let y'all know we surpassed the 225 mark on our Twitter follow.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
To the revolution.
Be part of the new movement, sports podcast movement.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm super excited. You know, we started this out as fun, and hey, we're kind of taking off.
I think so. I mean, we're moving the
It
needle
can
up.
happen overnight too. So.
I mean, also, I have to give a shout out to our main man, our winner of our first Stadium Seats podcast T-shirt, David Ramirez, for rocking his shirt at the Houston-Oakland tailgate and Texan game.
That was awesome.
Remember, and fans, if you don't know, if you weren't listening to the first couple shows, we made a T-shirt with a Sharpie with our names, signed on it. We have it up on our Twitter. We have those pics up. It's awesome. He rocked it the whole time. He was out there promoting us. Don't worry, we're going to get some real teas here soon.
Chime into Twitter so you can see that picture.
And that's at Seats Stadium. So hit us up. Also, email us at stadiumseatspodcast@gmail.com with your questions. Comments, questions, anything you want to hear. So without further ado, let's dive in to our email segment.
Let's dive into our emails. And this was coming from Maddie. Maddie wants to know about the Heat. The Heat are now 3-1, and they've done so without Butler and Waiters. He wants to know, does the Heat look like a possible playoff team, or is it too early to tell?
Well, I think it's a little bit too early to tell, but I tell you what, the Heat starting off their season pretty good there. They beat Memphis, they beat the Bucks, they lost to Minnesota, and they just beat Atlanta. So they're 3-1 right now. And, in 3 of those games, Jimmy Butler didn't even play. So Jimmy Butler just made his first game start there against Atlanta, and he scored, 21 points. So Jimmy Butler, he's going to be a great catalyst to this team. He's a tough defensive player, tough offensive player. So I see the Miami Heat making the playoffs. So, yeah, I think they're going to do all right.
Shout out to Maddie. Yeah, Maddie, I think it's too early, too. I mean, we're 4 or 5 games in, and I know Philly, they're undefeated right now. In San Antonio, they're your only other undefeated team at this point in time. So shout out to the Spurs and shout out to the 76ers. But definitely too early. Maddie, you're a citizen of Stadium Seats.
Seats.
Shout out to Reserve in the North Side, man.
Shout out. North Side, what's up?
You did not just say that.
Heck yeah, we did. Hey, anyways, what's up next?
Moving on to our next email. This is coming from Brandon. What's up, Brandon? Brandon is a repeat emailer.
What up, B? What up, B? What's going on?
Brandon wants to know, can LSU beat Alabama?
Let me go first. Absolutely. I think they will. I really like this LSU team this year. They got a great offense. They got a good defense. They're holding it down. I think this may be the year that they really shut down the Alabama Tide. I'm tired of seeing Alabama there. I mean, how long have they been a dynasty? But Joe Burrow is absolutely amazing, if you ask me, on the season. That guy is just tearing it apart. He's got almost 3,000 yards. He's got 30 TDs, only 4 picks. That right now is Frizz's Heisman Trophy winner. And I'm
Wow.
telling you this right now
Really?
because I think LSU is that good. I think they can win the national championship.
Well, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. There,
Oh.
just last week, LSU played Auburn, and it was tough. They barely won. They won 23-20. So I don't think that that they'll win the national championship. I think they're going to go down a game, and I think this is the game they probably will go down. You know what? We gotta see if Tua is going to play. What percentage of health is he? Is he 100%? Is he 50, 80, whatever it is? But if Tua plays and it is in Alabama, LSU has no chance.
Okay. What does he have anything else on there?
Yeah, Brandon is writing to us about PSU, and he wants to know: is it possible? Can PSU make the playoffs?
Yeah, Brandon. Again, thanks for the email. I think they're right in there. They're sitting at number 5. If they beat Ohio State, I definitely think that they can get in. This week they got a number 13 team at Minnesota, probably going to be cold up there. They're a 6.5-point favorite. I think they take care of business in a close game. This is an interesting game because they're both 8-0, but I think that once that November 23rd game with Ohio State, if they beat Ohio State, definitely they are in the playoffs. What do you got?
I agree with you. They got to beat Ohio State. This Minnesota game is a trap game for Penn State, so they just got to come up their focus. I think they'll pull it off, but the remaining of their schedule in November with Indiana, you got Ohio State and Rutgers. If they beat Minnesota and Ohio State, here we go, PSU, Nittany Nation. We're going to the playoffs.
Brandon, appreciate the email, brother. You are a stadium seats season ticket holder. What do we got up next, Tay?
Love.
Yeah.
We have this is interesting because this is not something that we've talked about. We have a question about the XFL and what kind of an impact do you think? This is coming from George. What kind of impact do you think the XFL will have this time around?
Well, I'll take that. So shout out to George. What's up?
What up, George?
Yeah.
Season ticket holder.
Yeah, citizen. I don't think that XFL will have any impact at all. You're going to have players like Tua that come out that have a tremendous freshman year. And then if they want to go to the NFL and they can't go that young, they'll go to the XFL. So I don't know how many players will do that. I think it's going to be a tremendous fail, but you know what? I don't knock that brand at all. There's always going to be a place for it, but I just don't think it will have heavy impact on the game. Yeah,
I agree with you there, Gemz. Seattle, Tampa Bay, New York, Dallas, Houston, DC, Los Angeles, New York. These are the teams that do have teams in the league.
So there's quite a few teams on it.
Yeah, there's a couple more, but, your biggest quarterback name right now in that draft was Landry Jones, an ex-Pittsburgh Steeler. Everybody knows he was the backup for Ben Roethlisberger for a couple years. Right. I just don't see it. I
don't see the draw. I don't see people turning it on and watching that.
Remember Vince McMahon came out with that a long time ago and how they did the coin toss. They would fight for the ball. That was pretty cool. I mean, it was pretty wild. Something different.
Yeah.
He Hate Me. Shout out to He Hate Me. They got to wear whatever they wanted on their jerseys.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Hey, Gemz, here's a question.
I didn't follow the first time around.
What would you have on the back of your jersey back then in the XFL? What would it say?
Oh.
I would have, I'm real. That's it.
Oh, God.
Shout out. How about
Shout out to Gemz.
Hey, what would you?
I don't even know.
Come on, you gotta give us an answer.
I like red bottoms.
No.
Red bottoms.
How about just red bottoms?
All right.
Okay. Frizz?
No, I don't
Heels
like
or
that.
what?
Well, yeah. What kind of red
Yeah,
bottoms were you
yeah.
talking about?
Frizz, just stop, Frizz. Moving on.
What about you?
What
What
about
would
me?
you have?
Don't leave
Stop,
Frizz
Frizz.
out.
Google red bottoms,
You
Frizz.
know
Go
what mine
ahead.
would
Your
say?
answer.
Mine would say, how hood is that?
That's too long.
Yeah, that's really, yeah. How you going to fit that? You got
He
to
hate me. It would just be, I don't know, but that's what I would say. It's just funny.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to the XFL. Good luck. George, nah.
You know, you
Did he really
mentioned
just say that?
you mentioned something about an ex-Steeler being one of the quarterbacks or whatever. I was scrolling through my Twitter and they tweeted out to AB. The XFL tweeted out.
Oh,
to
yeah. They
AB.
said, sorry, AB, you will not be with
We
us.
don't want you either.
Oh, wow.
How sad is that?
Yeah, that's
That was probably a
super sad.
fake account, though. I mean, I would probably sign him if I was an XFL team.
Absolutely, I would sign him.
Yeah, me too. Yep. Here you go. Here's whatever you're going to make. Hey, what do we got next, hey?
We have an email from Brock, and Brock just wants to send a big shout out to all the Astros fans.
Oh,
And,
boy. Brock.
What up, Brock?
This guy. What's up, Brock? Salute.
Brock, I like that name. What's up, Brock?
Okay.
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 Oh,
So
gosh.
the Astros are playing right now. So just a quick update. It's the top of the 7th. Houston's up 2-0, and we got Greinke on the mound. So far he's doing an awesome job. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I tell you what. I tell you what.
So
Listen.
Brock, real quick before you go, Brock said what? Astros in 7 from his last email?
Astros in 7, yes.
Okay, so right now it looks like he's right. It looks like you had Astros in 7.
I got the Astros
Gems,
in
who'd you
7.
have?
The Nationals
Oh, I had the
in 7.
Nationals. It's not over.
I know.
It's the
I'm
seventh
just saying.
inning. It's
I
not
said
over.
Astros in 5, obviously.
Yeah, and then you wanted to change it.
No,
Yeah, you did.
I did it.
Gems, do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Thank you.
And
You know what?
yeah,
The both of
Frizz.
you. I did not even say I'm going to change it. I just said I was wrong, and I admitted it. So, hey, Brock, you are a season
True
ticket holder.
Citizen of Stadium Seats.
Keep the emails coming, y'all.
It's
Go
not over
Stros.
yet. It's not over. The game's not over yet.
It's not.
Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
Of course, the
Nationals,
Astros are going
let's
to
go.
score more. Come
I
on.
know that, y'all.
DC, let's go. Stand up, DC. Let's go.
Okay, now we're going to jump in to our NFL segment. Okay, we're hitting the midpoint of the season, so we have some teams that are sticking out. Okay, Gems, right now, I'm going to ask Gems, I'm going to ask Tay, and I'm going to tell you mine. Who is your, Gems, biggest surprise this year, and right now your front runner to represent the NFC and AFC in the Super Bowl? Go.
I'm going to, my sleeper NFC, I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. Their defense, they're looking very stout. They're looking very aggressive. They're getting to the quarterback. I like it. They just added a piece of Sanders, went out there, gave Garoppolo another piece, another weapon. So I'm liking the San Francisco 49ers. The AFC, the AFC looks kind of down right now. You know, Mahomes is out. You know, the Pittsburgh Steelers, their quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, is out there. I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots as of right now. I mean, they're undefeated and they're just destroying teams. So I got New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl.
All right. That's what's up. What about you, Tay?
All right. Well, I'm going to agree with you with the Patriots there. Of course, you know, can't go wrong with them. They do what they do. But I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, all right. Drew Brees did
That would
come
be a
back.
good Super Bowl. Two legendary quarterbacks. I
They
agree
did
with
get
that.
shorted out last year. Maybe some people say
Well,
they should have been there.
Yeah, they're going to make up that
Well, they
call
should have
this
been
year.
there, and it's not about if or they should have been there.
Yeah.
Period. That was
Yep.
a bogus call.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know. We can't change the past.
I can-
No, I know
I
you
can
know,
see it
but just
happening
say it.
this
You
year.
know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay, I'm just
All right. Hey, I'm going, okay, totally off the wall here. And no, I'm not going to say Pittsburgh. Okay,
I
everybody
hope
knows
not.
Frizz loves the
Well,
black
I
and
hope
gold.
not.
Well,
Right.
you know what? They're not out of it yet, so we ain't even going there. Week by
No.
week, day by day. We don't even have a running back right now. Okay, kind of. Jalen Samuels just coming off knee surgery. Signed Hall from Pitt. Okay, anyways,
We don't have a running back. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, man. Hold on, let me shoot myself real quick. Hey, here we go. I'm going AFC, Kansas City Chiefs. Once Pat
Really?
Mahomes comes back.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Will he come back? They're rushing him back.
I know, we
What if
talked
he gets
about
hurt
it.
again?
Well, I'm going Kansas City Chiefs to represent the AFC. Hey, this is my kind of too early pick. Y'all did yours. Let me do mine. Okay. And I am going right now with the Green Bay Packers.
That's a good pick.
Because Aaron Rodgers, they're 7-1. They're tearing it up. You know, the thing that I like about the Green Bay Packers is Aaron Rodgers is got nobody really to throw to, and he's still doing his thing. So that's why I like the Green Bay Packers, and their defense is stepping up. So shout out to them. So right now I'm kind of leaning towards the Kansas City Chiefs and the AFC because they are dangerous on offense, and the Green Bay Packers in the NFC because I just don't believe in the 49ers just yet. I do think they're legit.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're young.
Well, I like that you didn't pick the Patriots. I picked them just because they're good. They are good, but it would be nice to see somebody else other than the Patriots in there.
Yeah, everybody thinks that. Hey, next topic. Let's move on. Baker Mayfield got into a heated exchange.
With the media.
That
was funny.
That's terrible.
The Browns are being the Cleveland Browns. Okay,
that's terrible.
As old. Did he lose it? Is he done?
He did. I'll go first on this one. Baker Mayfield, he's a very confident guy. He's very loud. Okay. And I think when you're a quarterback in the NFL and you got a lot of the spotlight on you, you have to just be low key. Okay. When you lose and you're low key, you might not have the media jump all over you, but he's cocky, he's confident, he's loud with it. And that's why the media is jumping all over him, and he can't handle it now because they're losing. Okay. They were the favorites in preseason, and I was one of those bandwagon fans. And you know what? They're back to the Cleveland Browns, what they usually do. So, excuse me. So he's going to have to get his confidence back, lay low, do his job, just answer the question, don't walk out.
Yeah, I agree. He did lose it. I agree with what you said, Gemz. Like, if you dish it, you got to take it. You know, and they got to him just, to prove a point.
I mean, 3 picks, out of control. Not very good leadership from Mayfield right now, but you're right, Tay. He got to take the heat. Like
don't blame it on the talent because the talent's there.
He's
on
the
offense.
leader of that
come
team.
on.
You're the leader as a quarterback of an NFL team, or quarterback of any team. You are the leader. So
give that receiving core to Aaron Rodgers. See what he does.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, and I don't think Baker Mayfield's a bad athlete. I think he's a bad leader. He's a bad leader. He like you guys just said, he can't take the heat. So moving on.
Take it.
Moving on. Next topic. Jamal Adams. He's upset over the GM's trade talks with the Dallas Cowboys. So if you don't know, listeners, Jamal Adams, the safety out of the New York Jets, the trading block just passed the trading deadline. For some reason, the GM with them definitely went behind his back and tried to deal him without letting him know. So he's hurt.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They had a meeting with Jamal Adams prior to the trade deadline, and Jamal Adams said, listen, I want to stay with the Jets. I'm fine here. And they had a great conversation. And then behind the scenes, the GM was shopping him, and he found out from his agent Then his GM came out today and tried to clean it up and say, hey, there was a miscommunication. We never shopped him. There was teams that was coming in and asking about him. So Jamal took it to Twitter,
right,
and he expressed his feelings. And again, in the NFL with some of these players, let's just keep it within house in the locker room. The fans don't need to know what's really going on. Things will come out as they come out due to the media. But I don't know what's going on in the Jets organization, but the Jets are being the Jets, and that's why the record is the
What
record.
did he say? What did he say, Tay?
So here's a direct quote from Adams himself, and it says, "When my agent called me and told me what was going on, it definitely hurt me. I hold myself as a high level. The Rams don't take calls on Aaron Donald. The Patriots don't take calls on Tom Brady. You know what I mean? That's where I hold myself in that regard."
Okay, so he's putting himself.
He's not a Tom Brady, though. He's not an Aaron Donald. Like, come on now.
Putting
Like,
himself up there. Well, before we move on to our pick segment, I'm going to tell you what's wrong.
Whoa, Jamal Adams, relax.
I'm going to tell you, though, real quick, what's wrong with the Jets. They don't give Le'Veon Bell enough touches. That's the end of that story. Okay, give your best player the ball as many times as you possibly can. What's the update on the World Series?
The update on the World Series.
Okay, we talking now? We talking now?
3-2, Washington is up.
Let's go, 3C. Stand up. Salute.
Unbelievable.
It's not over yet.
Hey, Gemz, you said that earlier, so Tay's just...
Didn't I say it? I said it game 7.
Tay's having a heart attack right now. I can see her.
Tay. Oh, Tay can't handle it.
No,
I
can handle it. It's not over yet. It's not over. We got 3 innings.
Give her a tissue, Frizz. Give her a tissue.
Stadium Seats NFL pick segment. 49ers, Thursday night at the Cardinals. Who do we all got?
Stop it. 49ers, next one.
We already know that. That should be a blowout on Halloween, right? Happy Halloween, Stadium Seats. What's going on?
Trick or treat.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Texans at the Jags. Okay, 5-3 versus 4-4. Houston's a -1.5 point favorite. I'm going with the Texans.
I'm going with the Texans.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Jaguars. Deshaun Watson's eye is a little messed up.
Yeah, he did get kicked in the eye, I guess, last game. So
yeah,
we'll see what's up with that. Redskins, Bills. I'm going Buffalo here to go 6-2. Though Washington has been kind of playing a little bit scrappy as of late, but definitely like Buffalo.
I got the Bills.
I'll take the Redskins.
Tay always wants to just take somebody.
She took the Astros too. Let's go.
Any day, all day.
Hey, a good matchup. 6-2 Vikings at the Chiefs, 5-3. I'm going with Kansas City here at home just because they're at home.
I will always pick the Vikings.
Vikings all day. Let's go.
All right. Well, Frizz will be right on that one. You'll see. Hey, Jets at the Dolphins. The lowly Dolphins, they just traded away.
Really? Are we really even talking about this game?
Hey, I know this is a 1-6 versus a 0-7, but we have to pick it.
Next.
Yeah.
I got the Dolphins. I'm sorry. Let's go.
I'm going with they did just get Talib from the Rams. The Rams had to deal that guy because they have to pay Ramsey. Okay, God, how bad would you feel if you were Talib right now, the cornerback?
I wouldn't. Talib's about to end his career anyway. He's on his way out. Let's enjoy it. He went to Miami,
he's in
right?
Retirement mode.
At least he gets to go to South Beach, I guess. Hey, give me the Jets in that one.
He's on Ocean Drive. Let's go.
I'll take the Jets.
Bears, Eagles. The Eagles are getting Sproles back and Jackson. Give me the Eagles at home over the Bears because they don't have a quarterback.
No, it's too bad for Chicago. I like the Eagles.
Okay. My Pittsburgh Steelers at home against the Indianapolis Colts, 5-2. Gemz, who you got?
I got the Colts. I'm sorry. I got the Colts. I just don't believe in the offense of Pittsburgh right now.
Who you got, Tay?
I don't believe it.
Well, they got Rudolph back, and they were looking kind of tough this past game against the Dolphins at the beginning. But I'm hoping they got some momentum, riding them through. So I'm going to pick the Steelers.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. to go 4-4, one game at a time. They're going to upset the Colts and Jacoby Brissett at home at Heinz Field. Big ruckus crowd probably over there because the Steeler Nation is never out of it. Mm-hmm. Titans.
Great prediction.
Hey, they're only a -1 point underdog. Okay, so hey, it's an even game. Okay, according to Vegas, so you never know what's going to happen. Okay, Titans, Panthers.
Oh, I got the Panthers.
Give me the Panthers as well.
I'll take the Titans.
Well, go figure, huh? Lions, Raiders.
Lions.
Raiders.
Give me Oakland.
Let's go.
Give me Oakland right
I'll
there.
Take the Lions.
You know,
win, baby, win. Let's go.
Lions are a tough team, but for some reason, I definitely like Oakland, and they are a favorite in that game, -2. Buccaneers, Seattle. Give me Seattle all day. Russell
Seattle.
Wilson.
Yep.
Yeah, Seattle.
Tough game here. Browns, Broncos. I'm going with the Denver Broncos here at home, just because they're at home. Baker Mayfield.
I'm going with the Browns.
I'm going to go with
I don't know
Broncos.
who the quarterback is in Denver now. Flacco got hurt, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, who knows?
That's
what I mean. I got to go with the Browns. Yeah.
Then you got the Packers at the Chargers. I think the Packers go to 8-1. I think LA's pretty beat up over there. Still, they just can't get any chemistry going. Give me the Pack.
I got LA.
The Pack?
Okay. Upset.
I'll take the Packers.
Big game Sunday night. Probably the game of the week. The 8-0 Patriots at the 5-2 Ravens.
That's going to be such a great game.
New England is.
I'm going to like this.
Yeah,
game.
Me too. New England is -3. Okay, on the road. Let's see if that defense can keep it up. Right now, they're on pace to have the best defense ever historically in the NFL because of their turnovers. Obviously their yards per game. Lamar Jackson versus the New England defense will be my big key to that game. Let's see if they can stop Lamar Jackson. I don't know. I want to say New England because I'm trying to root for my team to see if they can catch them. But I'm a realist, and I'm going.
You're not a realist.
I know. I'm just saying. For this game, I am.
It's going to be a good test for New England.
Good test. Let's go, New England. Let's go.
I'm going to go Lamar Jackson. I'm going to go Baltimore.
And the Monday night matchup is the Cowboys, okay, at the Giants. I think the Cowboys go into town here in New York and take care of business. The Giants don't have anybody except Saquon Barkley in my eyes. Give me the Cowboys.
All right. Cowboys all day.
God, I hate saying that, man.
You like it.
I really do hate saying that, so... But anyways,
show some love. Yeah, show some love.
Are you sure?
Hey, I know you can hit us up, stadiumseatspodcast@gmail.com. What's the update here in the World Series?
This is the top of the 7th. We got 3-2 Washington. We got Osuna on the mound now. So
all right, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Maybe the end of the road here for the Houston Astros.
Well, it's the end of the road period for this series, so somebody's got to win.
No doubt, no doubt. Hit us up on Seats Stadium at Twitter. We're blowing up now. We're here. We're back.
Join the movement.
We're ready. Join the movement. Frizz, Gemz, and Tay. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be here because we're here for the fans. We're riding out of here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stadium seats, so what can I say? It's the end of the show with Gemz, Frizz, and Tay. So tune in the next week, we bringing the heat. And subscribe to the page, we hot in the street. At Seat Stadium, the Twitter be that. Tay, with the topics, she's bringing the facts. But the style so great and the swag so wrong. Stadium Seat Podcast@gmail.com. Love.